Salutations, fellow treasure hunting addicts. Sorry I've been off line. Oh, we have a visitor here. Oh, meet Cookie Dough, my daughter's cat. He decided to come pay a visit, climbing up on my table here. Yeah. He doesn't like it when you stop him from his treasure hunting. So, okay, we have a couple things. Getting around to it, found a fistful of coins in the Coinstar last week. One of which, I'm going to show you a picture of it here. One of which is a 1860s Italian coin. See if I can get my yeah, I try as I might, I am not able to get a date, a specific date on this. Just know that this was made in the 1860s, and there should be a date right in here. The best I can see, I believe that right here, right here is a 6. So this, I think, makes this a 1886. That's the only number that I can make out, and I know it's really kind of tough. You have to almost imagine it, but it's there. I think you can see it. The 6 right there. Let's try a different lighting here. Maybe we see it maybe a little better right there. There's a 6. So I think it is an 1886. Oh, I'm sorry, right here. Right here. I see a 6. That's as good as it gets. But it picture-wise, design-wise, all comes out to 1880s. So we got some other coins, and let's see, I think there's 1, 2, 3 of these Hungarian 50-cent pieces. So I'm going to take one of these and lens it and see, actually, let's see what my AI has to say about it. Research this coin, please.
This is a 50 foreign coin from Hungary, dated 2004. Key identification and specifications. Country, Hungary, Magyar Köztársaság. Denomination, 50 forint. Year, 2004. Composition, cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Weight, 7.7 grams. Diameter, 27.4 millimeters. Edge, smooth/plain. Design details. Obverse, shown, features a sacred falcon, Falco Chirug, perched on a tree stump, surrounded by the inscription Magyar Köztársaság, Republic of Hungary, and the date 2004. The sacred falcon holds significant national importance in Hungarian tradition, and is widely associated with the legendary Tyrol bird. Reverse, not shown, displays the denomination number 50, the word forint, and the mint mark BP. Budapest Mint. Collector value. Circulation value. Around 15 cents minus $0.20 United States cents at face value. Numismatic value. As a common modern pocket change coin, standard circulated condition pieces are generally worth under $1 United States dollar. Crisp, uncirculated specimens typically GO for *1.00 minus $2.50 United States cents among world coin collectors.
Let's go back to the 1860s coin, take a picture of it and see what comes up. Research this coin.
Based on the portrait and surviving legend in the image, this is a bronze coin from the Kingdom of Italy featuring King Vittorio Emanuele III, Victor Emmanuel III. Key identification details. Monarch, Vittorio Emanuele III, reigned 1900 to 1946. Obverse design, bare head of the king facing left, surrounded by the legend Vittorio Emanuele III Re d'Italia. Material, bronze/copper, likely denomination and type. This portrait design, bare head facing left, was primarily minted during the early portion of his reign, early 1900s through the 1930s. 1 centesimo/2 centesimi, 1901 to 1908, features this exact left-facing portrait with a simple wreath/value on the reverse. 5 centesimi.
That's not what I got the first time
wheat year.
They said it was 18.
1937. Features this left-facing bust with an ear of wheat, spiga, on the reverse. Condition and collector note. The coin shows significant surface wear and dark patina typical of circulated bronze. Check the reverse side to confirm the exact denomination, date, and mint mark, typically R for Rome.
Well, let's go back to Lenz and see what Lenz said about it, because Lenz told me that it was an 1860s coin. '66, that same portrait. Are you sure you got that right? Because Lynn's tells me that this is an 1860s era coin.
You and Lens are spot on. My mistake. Taking a closer look at the facial hair and legend, this is Vittorio Emanuele II. Victor Emmanuel II, not 3. That places it squarely in the 1860s. Corrected coin details. Monarch, Vittorio Emanuele II, King of Italy, 1861 to 1878. Obverse legend, Vittorio Emanuele II, Reed Italia. Key features. Features his signature long mustache and pointed beard portrait facing left. Mintage era. Minted between 1861 and 1867. Possible denominations. 1861 to 1867 series. 1 centesimo, 15 millimeters diameter, 1.0 grams. 2 centesimi.
Guess I don't have anybody on here anyways. Let's see, I gotta go to my YouTube. See if I'm still on live. Okay. Okay, looks like I got it back. Silly cat jumped up on my computer and turned it off. Stepped right on my off button. What are you doing now? So anyway, I guess I didn't have anybody watching anyway, so. Yeah, it's still been on 15 minutes. It didn't shut down. How about that? Okay. What does YouTube say? Okay, one of the things I'm going to do right now is I'm going to well, let's see. Got to. Okay. Right now, I'm going to give away 5 memberships. See if we can get somebody in here today. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Sending. Okay. Mia's Coins got a membership. Dime Bag Darren Coins got a membership. Merritt DeGraw got a membership. And Johnny Text got a Tex 7 got a membership. Wait a minute, that's only 4. That's only 4. What's happening? Oh, well, I guess I only got to give away 4 today. Well, that's something. Only got to give away 4 memberships today. That's really weird. Okay. Strange. Okay. Guess we'll wait until somebody maybe comes on. Maybe they're not able to come on. Well, let's do something else here. See if I'm still on. There we go. Well, let's go back over to YouTube and see if it's doing anything at all. Let's see. Doesn't look like I'm up on the feed at all. Oh, up on my channel. Hey, T-Rep, there you are. There's somebody. I just gave away my memberships and only 4 of them were gifted. I got cheated out of one. How you doing, brother? How's everything in your little corner of the earth? Maxed out? Ha! Yeah, I maxed out at, see, what does it say? Wish that were the case. I got, let's see, where are we at here? I go into membership here, memberships, and maxed out at 31. How's that? Huh? How's that for maxing out? Smoky. Is there a fire going on up there? Oh, are you doing mail calls? Cool. Lots of fires. Wow. We had our share of fires down here. We don't want no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Oh, man. Hate to hear that. We lost a whole couple cities down here. Wow. Yeah, fire is one thing that you can rarely stop soon enough. Yeah, well, one thing you need to do is have a governor that doesn't claim all the water as hers. Right? Wait a minute. Am I getting them mixed up between Oregon and Washington? I think both states, the governors claim the water belongs to the state, to the government. Rainwater and everything. So they try to control the water up there. Pretty strange. You can't even have a water barrel to catch the runoff of your roof up there. That's really sad. At least down here, California, that's one thing they haven't done yet. They haven't claimed all the water for themselves. Only water running in the rivers, and they divert those. You do anyway? I would too. I'd take the chance on getting caught trapping water. I have a 300-gallon tote that I filled with water, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe I have 5 rain barrels. Yeah, yeah, but it didn't last very long. Just long enough to save to put the fire out, and then they stopped the water again. Our governor has a tendency to, be obstinate. Have you been working hard? Yep. Opening the water to the farms worked for a little while too. But I don't know. Well, what kind of blackberries? Or blueberries? Or raspberries? Or strawberries? Or huckleberries? Yeah, we had up when I was a kid up by Sonora in California. There's an old stagecoach road up there, and I really couldn't believe that since it was a stagecoach road, it was so steep that we had a Jeep and a 50 Chevy pickup, and we had both of them down in Granny to climb that steep incline where the stagecoaches used to go. That's nice. Oh, you got some ghost towns up there? Are they cordoned off, or can you wander around in them? Are they protected, or are they just there? I'd love to metal detect a old ghost town. No detecting allowed, huh? Hey, DB, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. T-Rep and I are having a conversation about stagecoach roads and stuff. Well, the buildings don't matter. Couldn't get anything out of the buildings anyway, right? Nails, screws. Colonel Collecting, how's it going? How's it going, Colonel Hodges? I think there's some places here that are private land that have a couple of little ghost towns on them that I would love to get permission one day. But you know, it's really hard to get a hold of people that own land that don't live on it. Yeah, it's really difficult to get a hold of them. As much as you're able to get a hold of most anybody in the world, a person that doesn't live on their land and you want to get permission to hunt on it, they're impossible to find. There's a spot really close to me where there used to be a lot of little houses, and it's right close to a park that I detect, and nobody knows who owns that piece of land. It's between one of the main thoroughfares, and there's a strip mall in front of it and a park behind it, and nobody knows who owns that piece of land. Thank you, Colonel Collecting. Let's go see if I got it on YouTube. I gave away 5 this morning, and I only got 4. They cheated me out of 1. Let's see if yours went through. Thank you for the 5. Really appreciate that. So, MJ Squirrel. Hey, I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Silver Tsunami. David Lang Lands. The Bad Idea Lab got one. Maybe he'll show up. And Ant-Man Tony. Ant-Man Tony. Let's check and see if indeed only got 4. They only gave me 4 of my 5 memberships. But you gave me 5 and I got 5. So at least I got 5 from your kind contribution, and thank you, Colonel H. So again, that's MJ Squirrel, Silver Tsunami, David, I think that's David Lang Lands, or David L. Angel Lands, and the Bad Idea Lab, Ant-Man Tony. So we got 9 new members today. Thank you again. Appreciate that. I thought Joe was a member, but I guess he not. He is now. Maybe he'll show up. He pretty much shows up about 3/4 of the time that I'm on. So here I want to show you guys this 1860s coin that I got. I put it on my getting around to it. My lovely wife found this coin, and it's Emmanuel II, and my AI picked it up as Emmanuel III. It made it another 80 years newer, but this one, Emmanuel II, is an 1860s coin. I think it's a 66. Looking at it here, I think there's a 6 right, really faint. Tell me if you see it. I see a really faint 6 right in here. Really, really faint. It's just the outline, and it could be that it's just a scratch. But it's right in here someplace. I think it's right there. But it's so faint. Can't really call it, but it is, since it's... But she found this in a coin star, along with some Hungarian coins. She also found this this is a $1971 I think this is a Filipino coin. and found three of these Hungarian 50 forini, 50 forini. Oh no, forint. Sorry, can't read. 50 forint. They're worth about a little less than $1 a piece. So he's found three of those. And then she found two foreigns. And she found three of these. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. This is not a foreign. This is a franc. This is a Swiss coin. So we got this, and she really got a handful of coins here. We did get a American coin in there, 1980 nickel, and we got this is another Hungarian coin. This is a 5 forints. 5 forints. And see this. She got a Canadian quarter. 1984 Canadian quarter. And she got a 1983 1 penny, English 1 penny. Got a Singapore coin. Oops, got it upside down. There's another 5 pesos. Oh, this one, no, Singapore. This is Philippines. My brain's not working today. And this is 100 forints. Another Hungarian coin. Another Hungarian coin, 2002. For 5 forints. Another Hungarian coin, 1994. And this one is 20 forints. I have to get a glove here to do the pennies. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm gonna do those 2009 pennies that Colonel Hodges so kindly gave me last year when I was down. And I saved some of them. And I might as well do some now since I can't get out and hunt. And what else did she get here? Oh yeah, she got 3 tokens. She got a no cash value family entertainment. A family entertainment token. So, this is a bowling lanes token. Probably for their arcade. And then we got a no cash value for amusement. Dandy amusement. Dandy amusement token. And we got a no cash value round table pizza token. So we got a variety of tokens. Cool, huh? So, let's get something. She got 3 of the 50 forints and 3 of the 20 forints, and Swiss coin, an English coin, and a Philippines coin. All pretty cool stuff. Let's see if we can find a 2009 commemorative. And let's take a look at one of those and see if our friendly AI, excuse me, excuse me, is going to give us some information about it. Ah. There we go. Should work now. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you reading it?
This is a 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Cent, specifically the third design in the 4-coin commemorative series released to mark Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday. Key details: design theme, professional life in Illinois, 1830 to 1861. It depicts a young adult Abraham Lincoln standing in front of the old state capitol building in Springfield, Illinois. Designer/sculptor, designed by Joel Iskowitz and sculpted by Don Everhart. Year minted, 2009. Composition: copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper, for circulating strikes. Estimated value: circulated examples are generally worth face value, 1 cent, to around 0.05 minus 0.10. High-grade uncirculated or special satin finish collector versions can command a slight premium, 0.50 minus 2.00 plus.
Are there any errors to be looking for on this coin?
For the 2009 Professional Life in Illinois Lincoln Cent, several known die varieties and general mint errors are worth checking with a loupe or magnification. Reverse errors: Capitol building side, Capitol windows and sills. Examine the upper story windows of the Illinois Capitol building, particularly the third window from the left. Look for doubled window sills, extra vertical lines, or filled-in window panes caused by die doubling or die chips. Capitol columns. Check the main vertical columns of the Capitol for distinct doubling or notched edges. Lettering doubling. Inspect United States of America and 1 cent for light doubling on the letters, particularly along the tops or edges. Obverse errors: Lincoln portrait side, double die obverse, DDO. Look closely at In God We Trust, Liberty, the date, and Lincoln's earlobe for clear extra lines or spread. Since the same front die was used across all 2009 bicentennial reverses, obverse double dies can occur on any variety. BIE die crack. Look for a small vertical die crack between the letters B and E in Liberty that creates a raised line resembling an extra I. General planchette and strike errors. Die clashes. Search for faint ghost impressions of Lincoln's profile on the reverse or building details superimposed onto the obverse. Strike-throughs and planchette anomalies. Look for missing details or indents caused by debris caught between the die and planchette during striking, or off-center strikes where the rim image is misaligned.
Okay, well, most of that we already knew, but there was a couple of things in there that added. We just have to keep our eyes open, right? So, you guys ready to, well, I guess there's only one of you out there. Okay, we're going to look at pennies. Didn't lose my feed, did I? Okay. See how it goes. We're going to get a little closer here. That looks like pretty good, maybe. Okay. We're not seeing much of anything on this first penny. No double heirloom. I have a shiny earlobe though. Sometimes it looks like double when it's shiny and off the little edge of everything when they're this shiny. So look there. How can they put out the rolls for circulation? These were rolls that were uncirculated for circulation, and they have so many things that are like this one. Look at, like it's been splashed with acid or something. A lot of water spots. I'm going to go real slow because I got to going real fast trying to get through those quarters, and I almost missed a W. Had it not been for the mask on the rider in the canoe, I would have missed it. And then I was talking about a ghost story, and I was just pushing through the quarters and missed a silver of 1964 silver quarter, and it went straight back into the rolls, went back to the bank. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. I was looking, thought I was looking real intently, but I wasn't. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking and got distracted and just missed it altogether. So I'll probably only go through one roll of pennies today since I'm not getting an audience. So if you come in after the fact, know that you're welcome to watch. I appreciate you coming in to watch, as well as all my live watchers. So we're not into the feed. The horizontal lives just really we'll see what happens next week, see if the doctor says I can walk. If I can walk, I'm going to do a little bit of hunting. Probably won't do a 6-hour hunt. I'll probably do a couple hours if I can walk. My wound is healed up. I'm pretty sure it's closed. It's not, it is not open at all anymore, so I should be able to walk and drive and be out there doing something other than boring you to death. The quarters were okay. We got a box of quarters, and I got several of the Revolutionary War with the soldier on the back, and a few of the Mayflowers, and a couple of really nice errors. I was hoping to get one of those 4th of July coins and turn a quick buck, but that didn't happen. And now I think there's so many out there that the value of them, the instant sale value of them went way down. I haven't checked it to see. Let me ask this AI research. Is there still a fundamental value to the 4th of July 2026 quarter with Jefferson and the Liberty Bell on it? It says 4th of July. Are they still selling those for a premium?
Standard circulating versions of the 2026 Declaration of Independence quarter, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the Liberty Bell on the reverse, carry no intrinsic premium beyond their face value of 25 cents. However, secondary market value depends strictly on which version you hold. Standard circulation issue, market value, 25 cents in spent / circulated condition. Collector value,
how are you doing?
Uncirculated rolls, bag sets, or high-grade certified MS67 plus examples hold modest premiums, $1 to $10 plus,
you.
for collectors building full semi-quincentennial sets.
Appreciate it.
July 4th, Privy Mark variant, market value, $50 to $500 plus. Graded / uncirculated examples command significantly higher. Key identifier features a small raised July 4th Privy Mark stamped into the open field to the left of Thomas Jefferson's bust. Rarity. The U.S. Mint released a restricted batch of only 250,000 Privy Marked quarters into general distribution, driving strong demand and high premiums from numismatists searching pocket change.
Well, we got a little bit of an answer there. Yeah, appreciate your input, Priscilla. My hunts are always a lot better. After all, I'm not a coin collector, I am a metal detectorist. So maybe you can catch me when I'm doing a detecting hunt rather than a coin hunt. Maybe you'll find it a little more exciting. And I hope you hit the like button even though you don't like my stream. Oh wow, you guys are getting it bad up there, huh? T-Rep said it was really terrible. There's 5 fires burning up there. We just had a fire down here, and it filled the air with ash and smoke for a few days too. I gotta go check my thingy here. And let's out of there and then come back into there. I'm gonna check. It doesn't tell me if I have any likes at all. Oops. Oh well, I got 2 whole likes. One of them was me. Okay. So otherwise, how you doing, Colonel? Really? Oh, good. Thanks again for these pennies, Colonel. They've lasted me a year now. I still have 3 rolls left. Yeah, I don't doubt it. They're always making it hard to breathe. I get hyperbaric treatment every morning for 2 hours of 100% oxygen, so that helps. Of course, my little oxygen meter says I always have 98 to 100% oxygen in my lungs, in my blood. Oh, really? New carpet for the inside? Or all around, outside, in the bed and everything? Ooh, yuck. you get that smell in there, it's not, you can't get it out. You do have to burn that carpet. So I really need to get out hunting. I'm being stifled. Oh, so pretty reasonable, huh? Yeah, car carpet is not really bad. They don't make it real plush. And it's made to be more durable, made out of a little different material than home carpet is. So. These are all really good coins, in really good shape. A few of them have little spots on them, water spots and stuff. Some of them I don't understand how big the flaws are on the, from just outside damaging. Like that one coin I pulled up here. Looked like it had been tossed with acid. Like the copper was eaten away down to the zinc. Yep, I finished off the quarters last week. Had to wait until today to get on because my StreamYard didn't start till today. I had to wait. I'd used up all my hours last week. I have to get that going. Ask my daughter if she'd help me. Character Alley, she helps me with so much already. I don't know whether she wants to help me get the OBS situated or not. But, you know, it's okay if she doesn't. I'll find somebody that can help me with it. I spent my brain cells on it. Trying to figure it out. I've been watching Forged in Fire lately. You ever watch that show, Colonel? Seems like you're probably the only one here talking with me. I like it. I like the fact that there's some amateurs and some people that have been doing things for a long time, trying to do something speedily with strange equipment. I really like it too. If I didn't have so many problems with my hands and stuff, I think I can build myself a foundry. I've been watching shows on that, how to build a foundry. I think I could even build a foundry forge combination, but I don't have the tools that I would need to work it, and I would need both my hands in really good condition to hang on to the tongs and the hammer to do anything with it, because I would never be able to afford a hammer, an automatic hammer. Yeah, me too. Me too. My son built his own forge. My son-in-law built a forge as well. Small forges, like out of old wheel hubs, because they're perfect. All you have to do is weld well, actually, you can just leave the bolts in it, but it's better if you weld the bolt holes shut on it to make a little pan forge. But if I was going to build one, I would build one like out of a 5-gallon can lined with firestone or fire bricks. And I could set it upright and have a foundry, and I could lay it on its side and have a forge. I still might. I've got some of the materials. And I've seen people build forges out on YouTube out of plaster of Paris. I got plenty of that too. I got a couple buckets full of plaster of Paris that I can build the walls out of, which I think would be an alright foundry and forge. There's a lot of things I kicked myself for that I didn't do when I was younger. That I should have, that I thought about doing and should have done. I could have got into forging when I was a teenager, because I had a guy, what's that word? Anyway, he does horseshoes, or he did horseshoes, but he was a blacksmith, and he offered to teach me to do horseshoes and stuff, and I thought, oh, who wants to work that hard? Back then, when I was a teenager, I was already in a hard job. I already had a warehouse job. It was hard enough. And it seemed like fun, but hard work. Now, I wish I would have done it. Because if I would have learned smithing back then, who knows where I would have gone with it. Instead, I chose to be a communicator, the sorts I chose to be in sales, first in retail and then in sales of all different kinds of products, and found that I could do fairly well in life. Talking people into buying things and talking people into doing things for the right reasons. Like my last job for 10 years was talking people into using the school that I had gone to, a trade school, and that was a lot of fun. But I should have used that 10 years and did something mechanical like blacksmithing, because we may need that one day. I keep thinking about that. I keep thinking you should really do that anyway and see how it works, because you may have to do it one day. There may not be things around to buy. You might have to build things. Right? Still in line there, Craig? Well, I'm getting all the really good coins. None of the mistakes. It'd be nice if we could just get one coin out of a roll. Yeah, too bad I turned that one silver out of a whole box. I got one silver and I missed it. how I did that. I thought I was doing really good, and I just got to talking, flipped the coin over, run it through, and got it on camera though. But I didn't get it in my bucket. Not even one machine double, huh? I shouldn't have gone the whole 6 hours on Friday. Last Friday I should have, or actually it was Thursday, wasn't it? Thursday. I should have broke it up. And I wouldn't have gone so fast through those quarters. Yeah, the coin hunting this way, looking for flaws and stuff, isn't really exciting to anybody but a numismaniac or somebody that just looking for something to do. Not even the people that came in to see hit the like. Except for one of you, I'm pretty sure that was you, Colonel. Everybody else came in and said hi, but they didn't hit the like button before they left. You may be washing your car right now. Yeah, you have to let me know what you think of the carpet you got for your brat. I really like that little pickup. The seats in the back and everything. Well, I might get to go out and shoot her live next week. With the doctor, depending on what the doctor says, because it's been a whole week now. Tomorrow will be a whole week, but after the nurse told me that it was completely closed, but I have to wait for the doctor to debride it. It's taking off any dead skin and stuff around to see if it's still, if the wound is sealed up or if it's got a hole lurking underneath the dead skin. That's gruesome, huh? A couple more pennies here to go. And all you're left with is me. Appreciate you guys all coming in that did. T-Rep and Colonel Collecting and DB. And Ms. Esperanza. Okay, last penny. You back home now? Oh, cool. Yeah, went through that roll. So what you got in your pocket today to hunt? Got more quarters? Still looking for that privy? Oh, your hands get all sweaty with those gloves on. You're all wrinkled. Oh, I got something else. You won't be able to see it, and I don't think it's real. It's about 1/8 of a carat. I found this in the parking lot today. Found this. Yeah, you can't see it too good. Let's put it under the microscope. See if it's got any occlusion. I won't be able to tell if it's something that I found it in the parking lot today. down by my car when I was getting into the car in the parking lot. It's probably just glass. Looks like it probably is. Freaking awesome! How are you, brother? How are you doing today? You been watching? I'll have to go and check that out. What are you doing to your truck, FA? I'm thinking this is just glass. Huh? Yeah, it's just glass. Your two main mechanics are fighting over it? Which is right? And it's really hard sometimes to trust a mechanic to know what they're doing. I can't trust me to know what I'm doing anymore. With everything that can go wrong with the car. I parked the car, my Suburban, for 5 years because somebody told me that I would have to replace a couple $1,000s worth of parts on the truck. And I let it sit for 5 years, and finally I wanted to see if another mechanic would have the same diagnosis. And I took it over to him to have him put it on his computer and diagnose it and see if he could get it running, see what it would take to get it running, because it stopped running. I couldn't get it to run at all. And I dropped it off to do the diagnosis, and he says 20 minutes, 30 minutes after I dropped it off, called me up and said, I'm going to do the diagnosis now. I said, okay. And then about 30 minutes after he did that, he says, come pick up your truck, it's running. He says, but we can do some other things to it to get it back in shape. So for just a little more than what it cost for the parts that the mechanic told me it was, I got my whole truck redone, oil change, transmission, filters and everything changed. Parts exchanged that were going bad but weren't bad yet, but it was all actually in the computer, which really ticked me off. I had all these other things done to it just to get it back into shape after being in the driveway for 5 years. Oh. Well, sorry to hear that. They've got their problems. Kind of hard to get them to come over when they've got their own problems. So Yeah, saving money, huh? Well, at least on gas, our gas keeps going up here. It's not coming down. What's your gas there in Texas? Oh, sorry. Didn't get much sleep last night. Don't know what it was. Neither my wife or I slept very good last night. One of those days. Or one of those nights. Maybe you'll save enough money to pay for the repairs. Found my super glue here. I've got to take that in and fix something. Put it in my little basket in my four-wheeler. Hey, freaking awesome! Thank you. Welcome as a new member. Thank you so much. Freaking awesome. I thought you were already a member. I thought you was already one of my little gathering of members. Between you and Colonel Collecting, I might get a paycheck this month or next month. It'll be the end of this month before they'll say it's good enough. Yeah, I don't either. I didn't cut you off. It happened to somebody else too. They had to buy the membership. I think sometimes they don't clear if you put it on a card, and sometimes the bank's persnickety or something, and it doesn't, if you're a member, doesn't actually charge the membership, so it falls off your credit card. That's the only way I can think of it happening, because most people, once they're a member, they don't go back unless they are redoing their credit cards and stuff, and then you know that you did it. So, and it doesn't, you know, when you have to redo your finances. But sometimes I think the bank makes a mistake. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. And thanks for coming in and hanging out. Freaking awesome. I know you're a busy guy. And all you guys that hang out with me, cheers. You guys are tip top. So, how's the weather there in Texas? Good thing you have 48-hour days. That sometimes I think I do too. What's this big over there? Above 100, huh? And we've been having some days that are between 95 and 100, but they haven't been going over 100. Once it gets over 95, 96, I don't notice the difference when it goes up. It's just like, okay, I don't think you're able to tell the difference after 95. Just sit there and continue to suffer. But sweater weather under 100, huh? I lean back here and get myself small. So, added any more jackhammers to your collection? I think you said you added a couple more last time I talked to you about it. You're probably too busy on your truck right now trying to get it running again. Yeah, I have enough time here. Oh, you have? Oh, nice. How many of them that you buy or get hold of do you have to repair before you can set them aside? Oh, I can get closer to it. I sat back to get comfortable, but I can get closer to my mic. If you want, I can get to you can count the hairs in my nose that way. Sorry about that. I was just getting comfortable. Now my mic doesn't seem to pick up at a distance. I should. I don't know how I do it though. I've got mics. I've got a pair of mics that I wonder. Let's try it. Where are my mics here? I know I've got them here. Close by. Close at hand. Yeah, I got mics here. I'll spend the next couple of minutes seeing if I can get my lapel mic to work. See if it's charged. Let's see. Do I have a way to see? I need a flashlight here, which I have right here someplace. A flashlight. Let's see. That'd be a way to turn it. Got a little bit of in here. Let's see when Or, maybe that's it. Let's see if see if that's better. I think I have a. No, I haven't tried these on my computer. What's this? What's this? Okay. And then so I don't think that. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it today anyway. I will charge them up and I'll see if I can get them working so I can have a lapel mic. Other people have lapel mics, so I don't know why I can't have a lapel mic. Let's see if I can go in here to the microphone. This one's its own. So you go to audio and microphone. Let's see. Can you hear me now? I don't know whether this microphone's working or not. Can you still hear me? Nobody can hear me? Oh, all right. Hey, thanks for coming in, Colonel. The guy, thanks again for the 5 memberships. Loud and closer, clearer. Right now, I'm loud and clearer. So it's working. So if I sit back like this, you can hear me all right? Thanks again, Colonel. Catch you later. Oh, okay. So this microphone works. So not bad, I guess, huh? I didn't even know that they would work on here. They're mainly for my phone. Well, some people their devices are lower volume, and if I get away from my microphone, I become this tiny little voice way back in the back here. I know William E. has to put on his headphones because his device doesn't pick up my voice very well, even when I'm sitting in close to the camera. But if this works, you're on a walkie-talkie with a screen. So what else is right there? Okay, so we'll put the rest of this up, I guess, and leave that plugged in so everything's plugged in for next time, and we'll leave that on this microphone. If it's working good enough, we'll try it out. And see how it works. Screen was optional on the walkie-talkie. Okay. Hello, cookie dough. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to the camera? Come here. Ah, oh, you're getting heavy. Meet Cookie Dough. This is my daughter's cat. Why are you biting me? Why are you biting me, huh? We're babysitting my daughter's cat. It's Cookie Dough. Say hello to everybody. Say hi. No, bite me. Wants to be tangled with, but doesn't want to tangle with you. Well, we didn't find anything in the pennies. Probably gonna roll up these pennies. So I think I've got about 6 or more rolls there that I can roll up that I've opened up. Might as well roll them up and get them ready to sell or give away. So, well, my time's just about up, about a minute 30 to go. Oh, come here, Yuki. Come here. Come here. It's the other cat. Come here. They're both in here. Look at there. You bit me and made me bleed. Stinking cat. Didn't. Just, I bleeded it. If you look at me wrong. Well, you guys, thanks. Been a pleasure. Been fun sharing with you. Go back to the beginning and you can see all the foreign coins that my wife, getting around to it, found at the Coin Star. Found one that's an 1860 something Italian coin. And so we got something pretty cool. That makes up for the 1964 silver that I lost. That I just breezed over. like it was nothing and put it into the roll and put it back in the bank for somebody else. All right, guys, freaking awesome. Always a pleasure, brother. Thank you for being here. Colonel Collecting is gone already. I believe everybody else is pretty much gone, but if you're still out there, stay well, hunt well, stay safe and hunt safe. And, we'll see you next time. Later, Gators. Have a great weekend. Catch you later. Let's hunt.